Hello everyone, and welcome back. Y'all, today we're going to look at quadratic inequalities. And this should be kind of a short video. Again, we've looked at quadratics, and we've looked at inequalities. So now we're going to look at them together. Again, today's objective, to graph and solve quadratic inequalities. The essential question, how do you solve a quadratic inequality, okay? Now, just to review, guys, you might remember an inequality, it's just like an equation, except it has an inequality sign instead of an equal sign. It's got one of these signs like greater than, less than, or it might be greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, which means that the curve itself or the line itself is a part of the solution, all right, rather than an equal sign. And if you remember how we solved the linear inequalities, we graphed it. All right, every point in the shaded area was a solution to the inequality. Also, if it's a solid line and the points on that line are a part of the solution. If it's a dotted line, the points on that dotted line are not a part of the solution. Anyway, it works the same with quadratics, okay? You shade it, it's dotted or solid, all right? You graph it as if it's an equation initially. Again, here's the steps, just to kind of go through it again. You arrange the equation so y is on one side and everything else is on the other. Okay, and we've been doing that with quadratics. It can be standard form, or it can be a vertex form. But you have to figure out a way to graph it. All right, plot the curve, and then it's either dotted or solid, all right, depending on what the sign looks like. And then you shade above or below, depending on which way the sign is pointing, whether it's toward the y or away from the y. And we'll do some practicing. Again, just one quick example, guys. Here's a quadratic. You can graph it by using the vertex formula to get the vertex. It's a standard form. You can use the y-intercept, -15, too. All right, so you graph the quadratic. Then you determine if it should be dotted or solid. Well, here it's dotted because it just says y less than. And y less than means you shade below the curve, so it's everything down here. All right, again, we'll do some practicing on the worksheet in class. That's just one quick example, guys. We've graphed a lot of quadratics, and we've graphed a lot of inequalities, so it should be okay. Again, if you'd like, you can do the homework check right now. If not, we'll do it in class too. All right? Thanks for listening.